Okay, we're here at the Finnish Institute where Global Utmaning and Finlands Institute had a seminar on energy security. And Professor Tynkkynen, you're with us. And what would you say is the main challenges regarding European security, energy security, in reflection of the last crisis in Ukraine and the movements inside of Russia?
Yes, well, it's clear that concerning countries like Ukraine and, for example, Moldova, Russia has behaved towards these countries in a very different way than with the Western European countries when it comes to energy diplomacy or energy as a foreign policy tool. It's clear. Towards Ukraine, it's clear that Russia has utilized, from the collapse of Soviet Union, from the beginning of the 1990s, gas as a foreign policy tool, much more heavily or strongly than towards the Western European countries. And during the Ukrainian crisis and war, it's clear that gas has been utilized as a clear weapon on the Russian side. What comes then to the Western European countries and European Union, then of course Russian energy diplomacy is very different. It's basically not at all coercive, and for example these cuts in energy flow that we have seen in Ukraine towards Europe, Russia has never even discussed or proposed this kind of maneuvers thus far. So basically what the energy security for European Union, what this crisis implies is that basically the effect that Russian ownership in distribution businesses, all the way from the production of gas, the chain from production and distribution, in a way that is a topic that has also how to say security implications for European countries. So basically what this crisis implies is that we should think of Russian ownership in the European context more thoroughly, and maybe move towards this kind of buyer's cartel in gas, for example, in addition to other maneuvers in making this European energy system as an interlinked system.
So given this background and the fact that you're saying that Russia is using energy as both a soft power and a hard power tool, yes, actually towards the European Union and countries inside of it, what would you say is the main challenge for the European Commission when it comes to the energy policy in order to meet this threat to this development, which is actually having several dimensions?
Well, basically it's the issue that has been on the agenda for a couple of years now for the Commission, that is decoupling Russian players, Gazprom specifically, yeah, because this is basically about gas from being a seller and a distributor at the same time, and owning, for example, storage capacity. And this is, of course, it's energy security issue for the Europe as a whole.